It's finally that time. Let's go get Raphael.
Shoot him, Kevin!
Hello everybody, I'm Roadblock and this is a Raid Shadow Legends video, and I am actually very excited today. It's always fun, I feel like, to pull Soulstones. I think because I know I'm not going to get anything, right? Because the gain from pulling Soulstones is so low, I don't get excited, you know, like I don't have that anticipation that like I gotta get a legendary, you know. It's just like I'm just gonna pull these things, I'm gonna go get a champion, and you know, if something happens, cool, you know. So yeah, I'm very excited to do this. Probably gonna have to pull every single shard and spend some of my coins, which is fine, but we'll start with the Mortal Soulstones. We're gonna kind of churn through those pretty quickly. I'll show you guys my wish list just because I know some of you guys are probably gonna want to see what it is, but I have the horse finally. The horse is my number one. There's probably some better champions, but I really want to make this dwarf team something special. So yeah, without any further ado, let's go ahead and jump in here. I've also already sold a bunch. You can see I've only got 50 of 150, so I sold off a bunch of stuff that was kind of useless there. It doesn't matter what we get in the sense of, because this is not a chase event, this is a rush event. It's always going to be the amount of points. Like, I can't get more points is kind of what I'm trying to say, right? Listen up. I just got a new promo link that you can use to follow along with me on my latest free-to-play adventure and get a free Elenaril, as well as 3 more powerful epics as you level up. Here's how to do it. Log out of Plarium Play and uninstall. Click the link in the description and register with a brand new email. Launch Raid and complete the tutorial. Go to your inbox and claim your first champ. Don't miss out on your chance to get Elenaril right after signing up, as well as Fayne, Uugo, and Tagoar as you progress through Raid. Click on my link right now and let's crush this together. So this will always be 700 points because each one of these is 70 and I'm pulling 10, right? But we're mostly looking to see if we get something cool here. All rares, that's fine. Like I said, this is, you know, that's not what we're going for. Honestly, if your only hope of ever getting soul that you want is by pulling Soulstones, you're gonna get a lot of this. So I'm a firm believer in saving up your coins if you can and buy the souls that you want. That's going to be a more efficient way, albeit a much longer way, but you can clearly see how inefficient this path is. We haven't even gotten a legendary yet. So granted, these are the smaller stones, but not even get a single legendary out of, what was that, like 40? Oh, we got a mythical though. 2-star Aphidus, okay. There's a legendary finally. 2-star Gomlock. I think I've got Gomlock. I don't know. Is Gomlock a Doom Tower? It might be. So many champions at this point in the game, right? Okay, so we are now at 3,500. So I'll move myself there. You see 3,500 right here, right? All of that, we got 3,500 points. All of those, just to put it in perspective, all of those were worth 1 eternal soulstone. By the way, look, I did want to mention this and I kind of forgot. I feel like these used to be 90 for the mortals, which are 70, and 900 for the immortals. I feel like they dunked prices down for this event because they know how much of a demand there is to get the turtles. So I'm pretty disappointed in that. Yeah, it's just, that's kind of greedy, so not super happy about that. But we don't need 40,000 points, probably. So what I think I'll do is we'll pop these immortals and then we'll start flipping some cards and see what we can get to stick. We'll do that all on camera. I mean, if I can save the Eternal, great. I don't think mathematically I can save the Eternal because I'd rather spend the Eternal than these coins. But I am going to have to spend some of these coins, I think. So also depends on what kind of souls I get, because we will get some coins recouped, right? Like, I don't need any of these rares. I feel like I had a high star count apothecary. No, it was only a 3-star. So yeah, we don't need any of those rares. Even most of these epics we don't need. That gets us a little bit back monetarily. All right, back to it. Here we go. Do I want to do them as a 10 pull? So these ones are a little bit more important, right? Whoop, didn't mean to click and ruin that for you guys. That was a misclick, but what a pull. Maybe that's the secret. First of all, 5-star Basher, I think that's an upgrade for me. A 3-star Odin, I don't have Odin on this account, but that's awesome. 3-star Operdin and a 4-star Glycia and a 3-star Nell. I completely ruined one of the best pulls I think we've ever had. And yeah, that is a huge, huge upgrade for Basher, by the way, who I do use from time to time in my Skinwalker team. So, wow, that was a really, really cool pull and got me another Eternal if I want to pull it as well. Do I want to pull the Eternals and save the Immortals? That's where it gets kind of tricky too, right? I'd rather save those coins though, for sure. So my hands are not touching anything, so I don't spoil the suspense here. Of course, now we're not going to get the awesome pull that we had. We probably won't even get a single legendary, will we? Hey, there we go. What do we got? A 5-star Nari. Wow. Oh man, this game. But we love it though, right? All right. We got... I think I have a better soul than that for my Venom Mage, but, you know, pretty reasonable champion to get a soul on. Ooh. What? I mean, I guess I get to refund the 2-star, so there is that. But, like, why Aphanus? You know? But these are going to be worth pretty decent-ish points. So will that one. I want to check that Venom Mage one and just make sure. Yeah, I've already got a higher one on my Venom Mage because it's not popping up here. So we can go ahead and sell that as well, which will be good points. Cool. All right. So yeah, we've almost got, well, we got a pretty decent amount here. That's only 18,900. So I still feel like we're pretty far away. So 40,000. I'm halfway there. Yeah, I definitely really underestimated that how much you lose by taking those down to 70 and 700 respectively. So I think I'm going to go for the Eternal here for sure. And then if we look at my market, you can see I've got far more of these right now than I do of these. So it might make more sense logically to go for the Eternal. But either way, we'll pop one. That'll put me halfway. Of course it's an epic. Yeah, this is expensive, and it's kind of annoying how expensive it is. Honestly, I just feel like this is a little disproportionate. So be aware of this when you guys are going in to do it yourselves. So do I want to start card flipping now? Let's flip some cards. Definitely pin that. Okay, I did not know this was pin. That's actually way better. I still don't like the price, but I am glad that it's a pin heavy one. There's my first fragments for Raphael. More fragments for Raph. I really kind of wish I could find some of the purples a little bit sooner here, if I'm being honest. There's another one. There we go. What do we get here? I'm not a fan of feasts. I get that they should be good, but I'm just not a fan of them. Definitely pin that. Yep. Okay. So where are we at? And I know that I can get some of these from Dungeon Divers as well, right, guys? Like, oh, I'm about halfway to Raphael, which makes sense when I had about halfway of the event. So let's jump back in here. I think we pull a couple of Immortals and see if we can buy another big kernel here. Okay, 4-star Alika. Don't know, the 4-star gets me close, but still short, so we'll pull another one, and then taking this one step at a time. I'm sure my editor is breaking this down a little bit better. that's a weak one to get. We're definitely gonna I don't even need to sell him just yet, because I know we're gonna need to open up another one. This right here will get me another Eternal. 3 stars not great, but that still guarantees me another Eternal. So I think I might try and do the Eternals here. I know that that's not going to get me too far. We're going to pop these 2 Eternals, which would be a pretty decent amount of points here. It's just anything but an epic. Although that's actually a really good one because I do use him in Hard Faction Wars. So that should be an upgrade. But come on, man. The 6-star is good. I just wish it wasn't an epic. Oh, do I already have my Urigrim at 5 stars? That'd be so crazy. Yep, I already have him at 5 stars. Good news is it means I can sell that one. So we get some return on the investment. Okay, let's do a little bit more flipping now. That's another almost 10,000 points. Yay, we got the primal. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, that tracks. Hey, there we go. Now, what do I get for the... Like, can something else come from that? Like, of all the things here, man. The feast twice? 9 epic cards. All right, so we can still get 3 more epics, but we probably won't be able to do any of the rares after. So there we go. We'll pin that epic. Oh, good. Okay, where are we at on Raphael? 71. All right, so we definitely have more to go here. I hate to do it, but I really feel like I'm gonna need all 10 of these to really move forward. So let's just do a 10 pull and see what happens. Ooh, come on. Hey, that's actually really, really good. Also, the Klazag is really, really good because I really want to go for him. Senna, let's go. 3-star Empress, I think I might have that or better already. But what a pull, guys. Why is Lazarius 6-star so good? Obviously, I should keep that. But... it's financially beneficial to me. We'll talk like in-game currency, and we'll talk about that in a second. First of all, we are gonna awaken Senna. That is huge. Love that on my Senna. A champion that I'm really, really enjoying. So to be able to get a blessing at all on her is an improvement. The Empress, my Empress is already more awakened than that. Yeah, Empress is 5-star awakened, which is awesome. So I can sell that. But let's talk about this Lazarius soul for a second. The reason this is so valuable is because it's worth 2 of the eternal soulstones. Now, I want to be clear. I shouldn't sell that, right? If I was to get a Lazarius, I would have an instant 6-star soul for that Lazarius. But in terms of this event, and the fact that my odds of pulling Lazarius are so low, I'm kind of okay going in that direction. Also, when it comes to Lazarius versus other champions, I don't know that I care about the 6-star as much, but I'm not going to sell it right now. We're going to make sure we take our time and spend the resources that we have right now because we've got a little bit of ways to go here. There we go. That's huge. Getting that epic there is massive. All right. I mean, I guess I'll take those, but that's really good because we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So currently I have 7 blues out of 14. So I can do 2 more pinning sessions for blues here. So we're going to pin that blue. And there we go. So now we get something else. What do we get? Okay, my rewards from the pins have been pretty weak, but honestly. So good news is I don't need to sell the Lazarius. That's very good. But we are probably going to have to finish this out to get Raphael. I've got 2 more flips. Getting the blue right away is good. Wait, why didn't it give me the chance to pin the... I must have miscounted all the blues that I had, so... Okay, where are we at then with fragments? 92. So I do still need to pull some more. What do I think I can get away with? So mathematically, we're at 500. So these are both fragments at the end. And I'm guessing I couldn't pin it because neither of these are blue, I guess. I don't know. I think I confused myself there. But... we are going to have to completely do the entire event. So how do I get my additional points? Well, we will start with the Immortal. Don't want to do an Eternal if I can help it. So, okay, interesting. All right, so there's the flip. If this last one's blue, I'm going to be mad that it wouldn't let me pin a second ago. This is where that 700 price point is really, really annoying. All right, I am not settling. I am not just going to roll over. I'm finding another... I could do it with Dungeon Divers as well. Maybe I'll do that. I don't want to give them the satisfaction of me doing anything else. So I was looking for, there's usually primals in here on hard, but I think I've already collected them. So, Oh, it is worth noting. I don't think there's any in the clan shop, but it is worth checking out here real quick. Hey, Boychard, and you awesome guys. Okay, how do I get another? I already did my... I could spend gems to do this one more time, and that would get me... It wouldn't even get me. It would only get me 70 points. I'd still be 30 points shy. This is such a ripoff. I'm so disappointed right now. Well, looks like I'm gonna finish this with dungeon divers, guys. Oh, is there one in here? That'd be pretty cool. Not looking like it, really. So, yeah, am I just stuck doing dungeon divers for the remainder of this just to stay efficient? Apparently I could do a tag arena and get one of those there, but yeah, I'm definitely not spending money here. So that last card flip needing 800 points, yeah, we're just gonna do that with dungeon divers. So I'll pause the video here, I'll come back with dungeon divers so you guys can see, or I'll come back when dungeon divers is done so you can see me complete it and so I don't forget. Yeah, so be right back. Okay, everybody, we have done it. Now, I did do a little bit of selling of some extra souls and ones that maybe I'd already upgraded, or ones for champions that I probably wouldn't care if I kept the soul. So I did sell a couple of souls here, which allowed me to open up one more Immortal. And somehow I got enough for another Mortal. I think I got coins from, was it from, yeah, that's 750 Mortal coins. I'm sure you guys were screaming at me in the comments there. So we have our last deck flip. There you go. That gives us Raphael now. Because Raphael is indeed a fragment summon, I am going to save him and pull him when it is more beneficial for my account for me to get points towards an event. So I don't need to pull Raphael right now, but we do have all the fragments for him. So, you know, we have him, and it's not a fusion. It's not going to disappear. I'll be able to pull him at any point in time, or should be able to pull him at any point in time. So I could theoretically, if it's a champion chase type event for Leonardo, there's some free points for me right there to get towards Leonardo. So cool. Well, we are running out of time, so I'm gonna end the video very quickly here. I just want to say thank you guys so much for watching. If you're new here, please consider subscribing. It's the best way to support my channel, and I look forward to seeing all of you in the next one. Take care.